Don't mind my silk pillow and silk bonnet. Double reinforcements. We have a new bonnet today, ladies. Shout out to me. Matching the pillow, okay? Anyways, let's get down to this Keke Palmer interview that she had with Olandria and Chelley. First of all, those two women, chef's kiss. Honestly, to think that Olandria was in any way, at any time, in any manner, undesirable is the biggest joke of the season. Olandria is a goddess. She's gorgeous. She has poise, charisma, and attitude, okay? One thing that I wanted to touch on if I was the interviewer that got to interview Olandria and Chelley was this inextricable link between Black women, loyalty, and perception. What do I mean by that? Chi, what do you mean by that? I'll tell ya. What I mean by that is Sierra weaponized her friendship with Olandria to push Olandria back away from the rafters of Nick. You guys remember when Nick closed things off with Sierra in a kind of half-hearted way, and she comes back to the villa and says, oh yeah, Nick says it's you, it's only been you, you're the only one I see in the villa, you're the only one. When did Nick say that? Not only that, but she used it as a specific dog whistle to Olandria to back off, to say, he's only in love with me in this villa, which wasn't the case. Honestly, I felt like Sierra weaponized Olandria's loyalty, which a lot of Black women have. And honestly, guys, we need to dismantle. Oftentimes, because Black women are girls by nature for the most part, we feel this need to not step on anyone's toes, to defer to others instead of to ourselves. When clearly, when you check all the footage, when you look at every challenge, whenever Nick had the chance to kiss anyone, he picked Olandria every single time. You think Sierra didn't peep that? You think she didn't pick up on that? Do you really think, I know that there's white supremacy and all that nonsense, but do you really think that Sierra thought she was more attractive than Olandria? Be so for real. She knew what was going on, and that's why she used those specific words when they came back from their date to signal to Olandria that she doesn't have a chance. And what did that do? That disenfranchised Olandria from feeling like she didn't even have a chance with Nick, so that's why she kept on pursuing things with Taylor. Not to mention, Olandria did mention in the interview with Keke Palmer that Taylor had said way more about wanting to pursue and continue to pursue a connection with her even after Clark came back into the villa. So that edit that the producers gave made Olandria look crazy on purpose. Honestly, guys, we should start a petition to enforce that the producers actually show us the full spectrum of what's going on, because we're making assumptions based off people's character off of an unclear edit, and especially an edit that always makes Black women look desperate, needy, and delusional, which is not the case. I'm very glad that Olandria cleared that up in the interview, and her and Chelley looked amazing. Best believe if I got a chance to interview them, I would definitely be asking them not only about the things of the show, because I mean, enough Islanders have come out to tell us the play-by-play, we get it already, but I would ask them these questions. Why, as a Black woman, did you think you were out of the running for Nick? Do you feel like your skin color disadvantaged you from wanting to go after some of the connections that you wanted to go after? Was there ever a time that you wanted to crash out and felt like you couldn't because of your skin color? Let's get into the more social dynamics of Love Island, because we already know the plot, that's cool and all, but let's go a little deeper. Why do Black women on Love Island always not get a fair edit? What's going on here, guys? Let's start using our noggin. Okay? Okay. Bye, guys.